barking at the other dogs, is he?
Good morning, guys, and it is morning. It's 6:30 and it's part 2 of our Guguan七雄finale. Hopefully today is the last day that we will be coming to Guguan to climb a mountain. On today's agenda is Malun Shan. It's the second tallest of the 7 at, I think, 2,300 meters, and it's quite a long one. I think from start to finish it's 7 kilometers, but we've heard it's quite gradual and it's not super steep like the one we did yesterday. But
it's a 5-star trail.
5-star trail. There's a lot of dogs around here as well, but luckily they're all behind fences, so that's okay. And we are ready to go. The weather is nice, although the forecast is not nice, but we'll see what happens. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Hopefully it's not the last time we come here.
Alright, let's go for it. Number 7. Swing host pheasant off in the distance.
Quite nice,
Wow, 2 kilometers. Pretty steep uphill, and we've come to a junction now where you can meet the people coming from the other entrance, and then now we've got 5k up to the peak. So far, so tough.
It's okay.
But I think it's
it's okay.
Yeah, I mean it's not it's just steep, and
it's not
I think it probably is.
What's it called?
Whatever. I don't know, the steep one. But, yeah, 2 down, 5 to go, and we're about 1,400 meters.
You can hear people right down in the valley.
Wow, feels like I'm hiking on my own today, because Andrew's just left me in the dust. I'm taking it easy, but I'm also not too bothered because I know he did this once before on our Taichung day hike, and we all know how that ended up. I haven't done this for a while, but oh, we're halfway there. Drinking water.
Mosquito central.
We're coming up upon, there's an old settlement.
Yeah, right.
Way up in the hills, around 2,000 meters altitude. There's some houses up here, I think, and there's also the remnants of a school and the famous Malun tree is just up ahead. The final push, 1 more kilometre. Yes! Ooh. Number 7! Seventh heaven. Lucky 7. How many other 7 things can I think of? No more. But yeah, finally, all 7 glorious peaks of Guguan in the bag. So happy. So tired. High 5. High 7. Joint 25. What better way to celebrate such an epic achievement than with a row song triangle. Delicious. What are you eating? Baby bread. Mao Mao Chong. Nai Lu Mian Bao. Mao Mao Chong Nai Lu Mian Bao. How old are you?
Nai Dan Su.
How old are you?
I recommend it. A healthy option.
Honeybees love me. Because I smell, probably, I think. They like my sweat. Same in Malaysia and Singapore. Okay, we are done at the top. It's time to head down now before we get turned into honey or taken off to the hive. Bye, Malun Shan. It's been fun. We're 2k down from the summit and there's some ruins of an old village called Xinshan, so we're going to go check it out. So here we have the ruins of Xinshan Elementary School. This was a school for children of the people who worked in the logging industry years ago. As you know, if you've watched any of my old videos, Taiwan used to be covered in huge forests of camphor trees that were 2,000 years old, and they were all logged. They started logging during the 19th century, and then the Japanese, when they took over in 1895, carried on. And this place was a logging camp until 1938. And then, according to the signboard, the Japanese tried to turn it into just a regular mountain community for the people who wanted to stay up here. But I guess that didn't work out, because now there's not much left of it. This sign here says that when the school was finished in 1941, so obviously this school was actually built after the logging camp shut down, Apparently only Japanese kids were allowed to go to the school, and the local kids had to go to school far, far away. But then the end of the war came and the Japanese people had to go away. According to the signboard next to it, this is some kind of like heating area or kiln. It's just a brick-lined pit that used to have a roof, but the roof's all collapsed in. So yeah, maybe it was used for steaming things or cooking things or heating or something, I'm not sure. And we're done. 7 hours exactly.
So the 7th
up
of the...
and down. 7 hours, 7 glorious peaks. 7 days.
Good day, good day.
Yeah. Alright guys, head back down to the car now, and then maybe go and get some light refreshment. Not very often you see one of these in the mountains. Okay guys, so that was our final adventure in Guguan. We've now completed all 7 peaks, and so we never have to go there again. Yay! No, I'm just kidding. Throughout the course of doing the 7 peaks, I really come to know Guguan and love the area, and I will definitely go back to do some more hiking. Not necessarily the 7 peaks, but there are quite a few other ones nearby. Yeah, and I think overall the concept of creating a challenge such as that, like 7 peaks in Guguan, is a really good idea, and I'm surprised that other places in Taiwan haven't done that, or maybe they have and I just don't know about it, because often Taiwan has schemes and they don't publicize them very well. Not necessarily in Mandarin, but for foreigners or tourists, and it's difficult for them to find out about things like this. But I would really recommend Guguan and the 7 Heroes if you like hiking, or if you just like a nice quiet place with hot springs. It's a really cool place. Now, the 7 Heroes summary. Malun Shan was by no means the toughest, but it was definitely the longest of the 7. I mean, roughly we did about 18 kilometers on the day, and it took us just under 7 hours. And although it wasn't that tough, it was just really, really long. So if you're ever going to do that one, you should try and get a very early start. Now, as far as the 7 peaks are concerned, I'd have to say my favourite one was probably the first one I did, Mount Dongmao. I just have good memories about that. The weather was nice and cool, the trail was not difficult and nice and gradual, and there was some really lovely views at the top. Also, it was just like the right length. It wasn't too long, wasn't too steep, and it was just a perfect hike. The hardest one, although at the time I thought Mount Bashen was pretty easy going up, by the end of it, coming down, it took so long to come down, and you were like basically out for about 7 to 8 hours. By the time we got to the bottom, my legs were absolutely killing me. So I'd have to say that probably the biggest one was probably the most challenging one. As for the one that I didn't enjoy the most, that would have to be Boards-in Jiashan. This one holds a special place in Andrew's mind, just because he wasn't feeling so good on that day, and yeah, it was a real struggle for him. And although it wasn't a real struggle for me, I did not enjoy it too much, just for the pure fact that there's actually 2 mountains. at the start you need to go up and over a kind of like a sub mountain, and then you get onto the trail proper, and that first part, depending on the weather, can really take it out of you. So yeah, that was really tough, and but overall I really enjoyed all 7 peaks, and I would recommend it to anybody that loves hiking. It's really a nice challenge to do, and you can take your time. You can do it over several months like we did, or you can do it over 7 days if you want, and there's even one crazy guy online who did all 7 in about 27 hours, but that is just madness in my opinion. But anyway, that was the 7 glorious peaks of Guguan, and if you're ever in Taiwan and you don't want to hike a really high mountain but you still want a bit of a challenge, then you should go and check them out, because as I said in my videos, they're really easy to get to. The transport is very convenient for 6 of them anyway, so yeah, you should go and give them a try. And that's about it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, then you know what to do. Give me a like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. To support the channel, click thanks down below, or head on over to my Buy Me a Coffee page where you can support me over there. Alright, that's it. I'll see you back on the road next week. In the meantime, take it easy. Over and out. Now we are on the way back from Guguan, and we've stopped in a small town. I have no idea what this town's called.
Dongshi.
It's near Dongshi, but
Look, Dongshi.
oh, okay. Andrew says Dongshi. The reason we stopped here is because there's a rather unusual shop that I noticed every time we go back and forth to Guguan, and you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. It's pretty cool. It's a gourd shop. I've lost my gourd, but I don't know if they sell them or what. I'm just curious, so I thought I'd stop and have a look. There's nobody here. Grandma?
放下身段，我调整了很久。
你好，有人整吗？
大概2年。
有人整吗？
好，我要来尝一尝。妈妈，让给别人尝一尝。
踏出第一步后，他越来越熟。
我们台北市、新庄、三重，他们有一些是往温室上。那我就多早上多炸一点，然后再鱼浆。
I guess this must be the boss, but it's not here. Maybe he's in the other shop, fixing scooters and selling gourds. I wanted to ask him about where he gets them from, because I think they're really cool. Access denied. I don't even know how to say it in Chinese. How do you say gourd in Chinese? Oh, nobody here. Oh, I have to come back another day. Gordon Bennett! The boss must be out on some important business. I'm trying to think of a gourd pun. Gourd, help me! That was a terrible one.